What's going on, everyone? Holy crap, what a game that was. So last night was game one of the NBA Finals, and the Indiana Pacers surprised everyone, including myself. I shouldn't say everyone. Maybe some people picked the Pacers, but they were major underdogs in this game. And quite frankly, the game seemed like it was going to be OKC's to win the whole time. The Pacers did not lead, except for this is how long they led in the whole game. 0.3 seconds, because that's when Tyrese Halliburton hit the game winner with 0.3 left. And that was the only lead that the Indiana Pacers had in this game. Really shocking to me, because the Thunder kind of had this game. It seemed like it really looked like, honestly, like the Pacers were just hitting lucky shots at the end. But they've been hitting lucky shots down the end of all these playoff games. So it is really crazy. Like, at this point, is it lucky? I don't think so anymore. I think this is just how they play. Like, they've had big time comebacks against the Knicks, against the Cavaliers, against the Milwaukee Bucks, and now they do it in game one of the NBA Finals in Oklahoma City against the Thunder. And again, the Thunder started the fourth quarter. They had a pretty good lead. They were up 9 points at one point. It looked like they were in the driver's seat to take it home. They were up 9 with about 3 minutes left. And then Miles Turner hits a bank shot three-pointer. Lucky. Or maybe not lucky, because they've been doing things like this the whole playoffs. But looked like a lucky shot. Off glass. All right. Nembhard, step back three-pointer. Good defense. Hit the shot. That one was the most I would describe as least lucky. NBA players make that shot all the time. But still, tough shot. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock, cuts the lead to 3. And then after that, Nesmith hit a corner 3 that rattled in. Also difficult shot that NBA players do hit. But all these things had to go right for the Pacers. And the Thunder just kind of were wasting clock, missing some shots here and there that they would make. And ultimately, the Pacers just do this. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's hard to bet on because, again, it just doesn't seem likely when you're down 9 points with 2 minutes left or 3 minutes left. But this is what the Pacers do. So, again, the Pacers shockingly win game one. And truthfully, I don't think the Thunder should panic. I still trust what the Thunder, how they executed their game plan and what they were doing. I think just some of their guys really just struggled. Chet Holmgren was kind of a no-show. Really. I thought Hartenstein played better than he did. J-Dub, he had solid numbers, I guess you could say. He didn't shoot the ball really well, but there were times where I was looking for him to help SGA a little bit more and play better. And, maybe it's just game one of the finals. These guys get their feet wet. Got to give respect to the Pacers, man. This is a tough team. They really just do not give up. What I'm trying to describe about the Thunder, though, is, we'll look at these plays right here, a couple plays. Let's go through the highlights. So here we'll look at Halliburton, and the defense is good. This is what look, they double Halliburton. McConnell, it's on you, buddy, but he makes the 3. That's the thing. That's what I was saying that I think the Thunder will finally do that teams haven't really done is, all right, Tyrese Halliburton, you want to be a superstar? We're going to treat you like one. So we'll double you. We'll let you struggle. And honestly, Tyrese did not have a great game. He finished with only 14 points, only 6 assists. He had 10 rebounds, which is a good sign. That's a star. That's what a star does. A star, if they take away your points, you find other ways to get involved. But ultimately, the Thunder did what I've been looking for teams to do this whole time. Like, if Tyrese, you want to be a superstar, we're going to treat you like one. We're going to double you, and let's see what you can do. And ultimately, it's up to the other guys to make you pay. But, the other guys did make them pay. That's the thing. We'll look at some of these plays right here. Look at this. Nembhard, Nesmith, three-pointer. It's a 10-point game. It still just seemed like OKC had it in the driver's seat. But ultimately, it just came down to that stretch at the end. And that's really just what it was with the Pacers, just kind of taking their time, taking the shots that were there for them. And ultimately, they did what they had to do. But some of these shots were really, I want to find that Turner bank 3 because that was pretty crazy. But take a look here again. So Toppin, there's the rattle in 3 right here. That's a tough shot. They're down by 9. It became a 6-point game. This is a step back. Nembhard. Again, tough shot, solid defense. SGA gets juked a little, but that's a tough shot. So, I mean, those shots were going down, and that's just kind of the story of the game. I mean, it's just the fact that they were making difficult shots. And here's a Miles Turner three, the bank shot 3-pointer. Like, that is luck, but it's also skill. Like, they've been doing this. So obviously all that leads to the end. And here is how this game ended. OKC up 110-109, 15 seconds to go. SGA taking their part off the dribble. Had a solid look. Too long. Neesmith rebound. Pascal, Obi Toppin, right to Halliburton. Takes it up past midcourt. Kason Wallace playing solid defense on them, but Halliburton has the height on him. Bang. Hits the shot. That's your game winner. That's the first time the Indiana Pacers led in the whole game. 0.3 seconds left. So, again, wild game. I wouldn't panic. I think game 2, if the Thunder stick to what they're doing, play better. They got to play better defense. But ultimately, I would do the same. I don't want to say I would do the same thing because they lost, but I would let those other guys beat me. If Tyrese is going to be the superstar that we are trying to crown him as, fine. Get the ball out of his hands just like they did, and we'll see what happens. Obi Toppin, you want to hit 5 3-pointers? Go for it. Ultimately, he went 5 for 8 from 3. That's 62%. Now, the Thunder shouldn't leave these guys wide open, but play solid defense. But 62% from 3, that's crazy. So it's up to those other guys. I mean, Thomas Bryant even came in and hit a 3. So, but you got to give respect where respect is due. Those Pacers players, the role players, they came through and they showed up. And if they show up and continue to show up, and especially if they show up in game 2, I mean, there will be major pressure on the Thunder, and they are a young team. So there's already pressure on them for game 2. My expectation is still that the Thunder are going to win this series. I still expect them. I expect them to take care of business in game 2. SGA at least SGA showed that he's ready for this moment, and he's the MVP, and he had a huge game. Not just efficient, but he did pretty much everything for this team. He finished with 38 points, 14 for 30 shooting, 3 for 6 from 3, got to the line 8 times. So he was doing everything that he could, but it's the other guys. I mean, J-Dub finished 6 for 19 shooting, 30%, 31% pretty much. That's not going to get it done. You need to be better. That's simple as that. Dort even came through and had 5 3-pointers, which you can't count on all the time. But that's where the other guys like J-Dub got to step up. And Chet Holmgren was 2 for 9 shooting, 22%. I mean, these guys missed more than half their shots in the paint. And that's where Chet, you got to be big. You're way bigger than everybody else. 6.6 rebounds. It is not enough. You need to be around 15 points per game here in the finals to give these guys a shot. Also, I'm not sure why AJ Mitchell played. Like, there was a little stretch there in the first half that he played. And, I mean, he was a -3, but it seemed like he was worse. I get Coach Dagnall trying to give these guys a shot, but at the same time, it's the finals. He can't be playing even 4 minutes. Cut that rotation down and let Aaron Wiggins get those minutes, or give him more minutes to Isaiah Joe. But I think we won't see AJ Mitchell in game 2, and I think the Thunder will come out and, show up. I think they'll show up in game 2 and get the dub, tie it up, and then here we go. But the Pacers bought themselves some time, because now at this point, honestly, the Pacers just need to win one of the next 3 games is the way I look at it. Because if the series goes back 2-2 for game 5 in Oklahoma City, the pressure's on Oklahoma City at that point. They got to win game 5 if that's the case. So good for Indiana. Good for the Pacers. Gave us a great game 1, and I'm excited to see what happens in game 2. I'll be there. So can't wait. Game 2, I think the Thunder get it. I think they win by a significant amount. They make some adjustments. The role players, the Chet Holmgrens, the J-Dubs also play better. And I think the Thunder even it up. And we got a series. This is fun. NBA Finals. Let's see how this goes.